Miss Sheree. You're watching I Have Something to Say. I love talk shows. I love talk shows. What the hell is going on? The baby of me too. By the time we get a new Scandal episode. Are you guys following the ratchetness that is love and hip hop of Atlanta? Basketball wives see you. Paparazzi go hard. Like just to get you to turn around and look at them, they will say anything. Relate success when it comes to other black people to the devil. I don't debate religion, politics, or Jay-Z. Kanye Rowland could have kept her dirty laundry in a hamper. And Beyonce is awesome. I'm calling y'all haters. No shade to R&B divas, but it is what it is. Come on, y'all here. You and the girl just want to have a quick bite. I recommend the place. I'm not coming back here no more. Hey guys, it's Fatima Sharif and thanks for watching I Have Something to Say. Today I decided to come to one of my absolute favorite chains, Chipotle. I love Chipotle. Chipotle loves me. So I'm here. I'm gonna get my burrito bowl. I might not showcase it because I mean if you ain't never been to Chipotle. So I got the beef burrito bowl today. I'm actually excited about eating beef because of Lent. I'm still stuck on my sacrifice yet. But I got the beef burrito bowl. I decided to get the beef because sometimes the chicken it has like these little things in it and I can't chew that. I don't want that in my mouth. You know, I gotta keep taking it out. It interrupts everything. So I got the shredded beef, I got white rice, black beans, a little cheese. I got like 3 different salsas because I like sweet, hot, and mild the same damn time. So I got 3 different salsas. And then I opted for my guac on the side. And they charged me $1.95 and I don't really understand why a side of a dollar of guacamole is $1.95. I mean, come on. $1.95 is a bit much. I mean, at most Mexican spots you get guac and chips while you wait. Okay, Chipotle, before I eat or while I wait to eat, I'm really not waiting for my food this time because it's takeout. Whatever, let's talk about hot topics because that's what I like to do. Yesterday was the second part of the 3-part Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion show and it was okay. It wasn't as spicy as the first one, you know, with the whole fight and everything with Portia and Kenya, but it was still good. We had Mama Joyce acting a whole fool. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed home. I was home and I had nothing to do with it and I was embarrassed, so whatever. She was just extra. Everybody kept saying she was drunk. I was wondering if she did a couple lines because those antics were just kind of weird. She was embarrassing. And you could tell that Candy was embarrassed as well. And then you had Kenya on the side laughing with her. If I was Candy, I'd be like, don't laugh with my mom. Yes, that's how petty I would have been. I'm like, don't laugh with my mom. That's what I would have said to Kenya. I can't stand Kenya and then Nene slapping 5 with her, but she just did it because she was next to her and I think they're all just a little bit intimidated by Mama Joyce because she's unstable. She is unstable and yesterday she was just messy and I'm glad that even though Candy got the shaky voice, was about to cry about something, only God knows because I turned that part, I just looked to the heavens. I wasn't there for that part, but on a few parts she stood up for herself, basically told us how Mama Joyce had credit cards in her name she didn't know. So Mama Joyce she's underhanded. That's your daughter. You shouldn't be doing anything behind her back. So it just goes to show that Mama Joyce is a little shiesty and that's probably why she thinks everyone else is shiesty because she got shiesty in her. It was good overall though. We got to get into the whole Nene Cynthia thing. I just feel like Nene's never going to own up to her mess. You have to own your mess. Nobody's perfect. We are all messy in our own way. And I think that a lot of times when you're called on it, the best part is to own it. Own it. Unless it's a bold-faced lie, own it. She owns nothing. She owns absolutely nothing. And I think that's just sad. She's a full-grown woman who can't just say, you know what, I was wrong. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have did that. It's always a reason or an excuse. And I do think that Cynthia is and was a very good friend to Nene. She may be every way the wind blows, but she was very loyal to Nene. And Nene is, you can tell she's a hard friend. It's hard to be Nene's friend. And I guess Cynthia did, she took it for as long as she could, and basically last night it seems like both of them feel like the friendship is over. But for whatever reason, Nene was saying she wanted to discuss it off the camera. Why? Because you can't be vulnerable on camera. You got to be Mrs. Right all the time on camera. So if y'all go behind the scenes, you'll cry and say, I'm sorry, I miss you. That's corny. F all that. Admit you're wrong. You were wrong. You're wrong a lot. How about when Nene said she turns down a lot of jobs? When they were talking about her not being in Candy's play, and Candy was like, yeah, we don't really get along, so I can't see Nene wanting to work for me. She was like, I turned down a lot of jobs. child, who does Nene think she is? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I mean, Nene's doing okay. She's doing well, but Nene is just big-headed. She's sick, man. Alright, moving on. Another thing that was really interesting to me this week or weekend was the Clippers owner Donald Sterling and the whole racist remark situation with him telling his girlfriend that it's okay to sleep with black men, but don't bring them to games and don't post pictures with them on the social networks. So everybody's up in the uproars, all these jokes going around and things like that. I heard it. I really didn't acknowledge it. I didn't have much to say about it, not because I didn't care. It's just that I'm very much aware that racism is still alive. It's still alive. It's never going anywhere as far as I'm concerned. We can fight the power, wear our shirts. You can even be a part owner of some of these teams, as we do have some black part owners of some of these basketball teams. But when it all comes down to it, blue blood America is never really going to accept us. And that's more than likely where Donald Sterling is from. And the funny thing is his girlfriend is mixy. She's very swirly if you see her. So I'm pretty sure there's a little black in there, and he doesn't mind, you know, getting all up in them yams, I guess, if he can at that age. That's probably why she's sleeping around, because he can't satisfy her. What made me want to talk about it today is because I was listening to one of my favorite shows in the morning, Elvis Duran, and one of the radio personalities was just really, his biggest gripe with it was the fact that this guy is in a position where he owns a team that probably all of them, except for maybe 2.5, as they said this morning, because there's a mixed player on that team, on the Clippers, are black. So how could you possibly feel like this? I can't believe he feels like that about, you know, black people when he had so many of them working for him. I mean, the slave owners didn't give a damn about us, and they had tons of us working for them. I felt that, like, I don't know sometimes if the others are just naive, or they just want to play naive. Does it sound good? I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. Child, bye. They'll have us working for them, cleaning the kitchen, and then give us scraps at the end of the day. You can't eat off my fork, but you can come in here and wipe my toilet and breastfeed my child. It's always been like that. It's always going to be like that. It's just levels to this shit. It's another level. It's another level of racism. It's never going anywhere, and I don't think that it's okay to sit back and take it. I mean, write your posts, walk your walks. I might even walk a few myself, but it's not going anywhere at all. So stop it with the I can't believe it. Believe it. And speaking of races, Bill O'Reilly is still all up in Jay-Z and Beyonce's situation. He's just so obsessed with them. So his latest comment is that Beyonce having a baby by Jay-Z is going to encourage young black girls to have babies. So she's now responsible for our young black girls having babies out of wedlock. Like, that shit ain't been going on forever. I mean, Bill O'Reilly, why are you so obsessed with the Carters? I mean, we don't see him sweating Fantasia. Is it because of success again? Because they're just doing so well, it bothers you. Bill O'Reilly is obsessed with Jay-Z and Beyonce. You want a response. You want them to put you on another song. You want Jay-Z to say something about, oh, tell Bill O'Reilly. It's not going to happen, and I'm so happy that nobody really acknowledges you. You're just stupid. Sherry Shepherd tried to get with you on The View, but she always fails. Lord, can somebody else stand up for us every now and then? When you said something about Beyonce being, I think, a whore or something like that, she tried. She had the perfect spot to get you, but Sherry, she never executes. At the end, she just looked stupid because you didn't even respond. You were sitting right next to her and you just paid her like, oh, no. And she sat there just, the eyes was like this, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. I just wish you would get over them too, or focus on someone else, but I'm pretty sure your focus is on them. You probably really like Beyonce. Probably sit at home. Yeah, that's your problem. You like Beyonce. You jealous. You're jealous and you're obsessed with the Carters, Bill O'Reilly. Stupid Bill O'Reilly, or whatever your dumb ass name is. I heard Kim and Kanye are going to have more than one wedding, which makes sense to me because you have to film for E, so you got to have the spectacle of a wedding first. Go ahead and get that out the way, and then you can have the real wedding so Jay-Z and Beyonce can come. I know what that's all about. Y'all go ahead, and now that makes sense, and I think they should show up for that one, but not the one that's going to be on E. No, don't go to that one, but go to the second one or the third one. Child, what's the third one for? So last but not least, it was officially announced this morning that Jay-Z and Beyonce are definitely doing the On the Run tour this summer. And it was bittersweet for me because the show date for where I'm from is at the same time that I'm going to be on vacation. We're supposed to be on vacation because now that's up in the air. Everyone knows I love them. I love Jay-Z. I love Beyonce. How could I miss a combined concert? How? And then they're not doing a whole bunch of cities. And then when I looked at some of the cities, I don't really want to go to Baltimore, The Wire. I don't want to be with The Wire at my concert, so I'm not going there. And then it was like East Rutherford, New York. No, New Jersey, and I don't know where that falls in with Trenton. I don't know how it goes about. I don't want the Bloods and the Crips. I don't know. I like Philly because I know my people. I know them. I know what to expect on the left and on the right. So I really want to go to Philly, but I'm so conflicted because I'm supposed to be in New Orleans for Essence. I'm so upset with Jay-Z and Beyonce, just a little bit, because I just feel like they didn't take their fans into consideration with this concert. First of all, you throwing it on us. You know how many people have vacations this summer, and now it's like, oh my God, what do I do? Go on vacation or go see this once-in-a-lifetime concert? It's not fair. It's not fair. I know I have to be there. I would be sick up until the day after if I wasn't going. It is my goal this week to get online and get my tickets. And whether or not I get through, because we all know how that goes down with the scalpers and everything. They log on first and tie everything up. Hopefully I'll get on, be able to get my ticket. If it goes smoothly and I get that ticket, that's going to be my determining factor as to whether or not I go to the Essence Festival. Because I ain't balling like that. I can't go to New Orleans, fly back to Philly, see the concert, go back to New Orleans. I wish I was, but I'm not. And if I had to choose, I would choose that concert, because I've been to New Orleans so many times. And you know, God willing, if I'm breathing in April next year, I'll just go then to the Essence Festival. So I'm excited, but at the same time I'm nervous up until all this just plays out. I mean, the concert is going to be awesome. It's going to be in Citizens Bank Park here. It's huge, a huge arena. I just hope that I'm there, and I hope this whole thing with New Orleans works out, because I got other people going with me that I'm probably going to let down because I'm not going. But I have to be at this concert. And Jay-Z and Beyonce, y'all a little bit wrong though, like, for the way that y'all did it. So that's it. Hot Topics is over. My food was good, but it had something in it. Lord, I'm gonna stop eating meat. That's what Lent probably was. That's what I was supposed to gain from Lent. Because I noticed since I've been off of Lent, I keep having these little situations with meat. Maybe I'll become a vegetarian. I don't want to be no liar, but it was pretty good overall. I just didn't like the fact that it was like a little fat piece in there too, and I don't understand where the fat came from. I don't understand.